Good afternoon, everyone. This is Corey Hinkle here, and I'll be your host for the Ankerstar Wealth Daily Update. We've got an exciting show. We're going to be looking at a quick market update, what might be and what likely is a commodity super cycle that we've been observing. And then we're going to look at some China-US trade talks that are happening in London today. We are not going to be doing a deep dive on the Apple's developer conference that's going on. So that event is still unfolding right now, and we'll have more information about that for you tomorrow. Before I get started, I want to remind everyone that this is a financial education presentation. You must do your own due diligence before acting on anything you hear in this presentation. More disclaimer information can be found at ankerstarwealth.com, and the opinions expressed are mine and mine alone. All right, let me bring up the most important thing, which I forgot in my intro, which is tonight. We have a happy hour tonight, and Steve has been walking around the office for weeks talking about two major announcements. Assuming that, I don't know what they are. I don't know what those announcements are. So I'm on pins and needles waiting to hear what that is or what that could be. Is it like Oprah? Is he giving out new cars? I don't know. But you should be there. If you want to be here at first, you should be there. And I believe we might even have a live stream available as well. But I mean, what's better than a live stream? Just being there. So come out, join us tonight from 4:30 to 6:30 for that. And jumping over to our market update for today. The S&P is less than 2% from an all-time high right now. So we've been climbing higher steadily day by day. If you were watching the show for the past couple of weeks, we are anticipating some consolidation probably through the summer and the early fall. If we don't get that, if we rocket right through those old highs and continue marching higher quickly, then obviously we'll take it. But, a little bit of consolidation, hopefully, flat as opposed to down for that time would be normal given the strength of this move from the April lows. But that's where we are on the S&P 500. Want to jump over. We've been in a commodity super cycle that is not done, but it's unfolding over time, and it's adding friends to the commodity cycle. It's adding friends along the way. So it really started with big breakouts in Bitcoin and gold back in 2023, throughout all of 2024, and continuing on today. So those were the leaders, and Bitcoin historically has been a leader. Gold historically has been a leader in commodity super cycles. Bitcoin, of course, is the new kid on the block, and they're very, very strong. And of course, Bitcoin and gold, you could argue some of those differences and what makes each one unique. And of course, they are each unique in their own way. Silver joined the party late 2024 and really strongly recently. If you research these commodity super cycles, they say what comes next is copper. So, I put a copper chart there. Do we have a big breakout there? Not yet. And then they say towards the end, you're going to get oil, crude, and all that. So, of course, obviously, crude, this one doesn't look like the others. No breakout there yet. Of course, no strength really at all there. Now, people get excited about the Bitcoin. People get excited about the gold. People don't, and the silver, for sure. A few of those are out there. People don't get as excited about the oil joining the party, but we'll see how that plays out. And then I wanted to end with this. China and the US trade officials are holding talks in London today. It's anyone's guess what comes out of that meeting today. The hope would be that with all these talks, you're trending in the right direction. So is there any agreement? Is there any progress? We're not looking for resolution yet. We're not looking for finality. We're looking for the trend being in the right direction. So, just a little recap. There was a lot of escalation between the two. Both sides were matching each other's tariffs and raising each other's tariffs up until the point where I think we were tariffing some things in the space of 145%, for certain items across different industries. And it got to a point where, okay, we're gonna have to put this on pause and try to make some progress. So hopefully we are gonna see progress from here on those trade talks. That's really it for today. Be on the lookout tomorrow to get some update on the Apple Developers Conference from us. Please join us tonight. We would love to see you at our happy hour from 4:30 to 6:30, or at the very least, joining in on that live stream with us. That's all I have for you today. Have a good afternoon, and we'll see you tomorrow.